Hey everybody, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 11th day of May 2023, I'd like to welcome you over to JM Bullion so we can look at those live spot prices, the availability on those American Silver Eagles, as well as the premium on those American Silver Eagles. So let's head over there right now. Oh, also, huge shout out and a big thank you to all of our channel members. Really appreciate all y'all. Now, here we are, JM Bullion. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. All right, looks like gold is down 7.11 to 20.35.8. Silver down 42 cents to 25.19. Platinum down 17.64 to 11.14.14. That's wow. Palladium down 28.59 to 16.32.50, and the availability is in stock. But the premium, you're looking at 48.10 there, unless the difference is from the ask. Yeah, you're looking at 22.91, and well, it didn't get any better. Even though the mint dropped 450,000 American Silver Eagles here for the month of May so far. So interesting. Now, we have something dropping today. It says U.S. Coast Guard bronze medal. That's May 11th. That's today. It's coming out of the Philly Mint. And product is MCGS. All right, so let's check that out. U.S. Coast Guard bronze medal, and household order limit is none. No product limit, no mintage limit. And it is $20 today at noon Eastern Time. Collect or share the U.S. Coast Guard bronze medal. They keep saying bronze, but I do believe that is a misnomer. It says perfect gift for military history buffs. It says here this is the bronze medal version of the U.S. Coast Guard silver medal issued through the Armed Forces Silver Medal Series. Honor a Coast Guard's veterans or your own service while recognizing the contributions of our military. The obverse has design depicts a Coast Guard national security cutter at full throttle, speeding head-on towards the viewer. The inscriptions, U.S. Coast Guard, and the Coast Guard motto, Semper Paratus, always ready, are arctic round the upper border. All right. The hull number identifies the cutter Hamilton, named for Alexander Hamilton. The reverse tails design depicts two iconic symbols of the Coast Guard, a life preserver ring and the Coast Guard racing stripe mark, which is found on almost all Coast Guard craft. The racing stripes are depicted with heraldic hatching tradition and indicate color. The horizontal lines indicate the color blue, while the vertical lines indicate the color red. The U.S. Coast Guard emblem, that'd be pretty cool if that silver one was in color, actually. The Coast Guard emblem, which is part of the racing stripe mark, is also in the center, inscribed into the life preserver ring, are the Coast Guard's core values, honor, respect, and devotion to duty, and those are right there. So there you go. It'd be cool if that silver one was in color, especially for the well, I just said it. But anyway, look at this. Now, this is really a big deal, folks. It says here the composition of this particular metal is 95% copper and 5% zinc. All right. So I was thinking to myself, I don't know that that's actually bronze. I'm not really sure. I didn't know really what to think about it. So I kept on. I went to the metals section. It says U.S. Mint produces national medals to commemorate significant historical events of the nation, to honor these persons whose superior deeds and achievements have enriched our history of the world. When legislation permits, bronze duplicates, 90% copper, 10% zinc, of congressional gold medals are struck for sale on the public. Folks, I don't think these are bronze. I think these are brass. And that was my inclination. I'm like, wait, what's going on here? So I looked at it, and I used the Google machine, and I said bronze and brass difference. Okay, brass and bronze are both metal alloys, right? Which means they are a combination of two or more different metals. Brass, okay, here we go. Brass is composed of copper and zinc. What? Yeah, copper and zinc, that's brass. Whereas bronze is made up of copper and tin. Tin and zinc are not the same. Sometimes with other elements such as phosphorus or aluminum added in. Folks, are we getting put over the barrel by the United States mints? And there's a question here. Which is better, brass or bronze? Bronze is usually the ideal choice, all right, when metal strength is essential, because it has a tensile strength between 350 to 635, where the other one is not, right? So maybe this is incorrect. So I had to look it up again. So I went to the Wikipedia page, right? List of copper alloys, and it says right here, copper alloys, brass, zinc, principal alloying elements, phosphorus, bronze, tin, all right? So bronzes have aluminum, all right, silicon, or phosphor. Let's keep on keeping on. I'm telling you, this just got more intense. All right, there we are. We're a cartridge. No, not cartridge. We're gilding metal. Copper 95%, zinc 5. Folks, this is not bronze. These are not bronze coins or metals. That is, it's brass. Isn't that incredible? And How many brass medals does the United States Mint have to sell today? Well, it looks like they have about 10,572 brass medals to sell today. And look at all the brass medals they're selling here. Now, could the U.S. Mint get sued for false advertising these brass medals as bronze? Because let's face it, that is not. It's just not. Wow, who knew, right? And could the United States Mint, I mean, like, really, would they get sued for this? Is this a misnomer? And what is a misnomer? Is a misnomer a lie? Let's go here. All right, misnomer and a lie. This is from Holton, the Dickinson Press, May 31st, 2016. The bottom line is a misnomer is a lie. Mr. Dictionary says it is a misapplied or inappropriate name or designation. Yeah, I would say that is a misappropriated name or designation since 90% copper and 10% zinc do not make bronze, folks. They make brass. What's up with that? Come on. And you know what? That's not the first time the United States Mint has done something wonky like this. If you remember back to the silver proof set from 2021, all right, they listed here the contents of the silver in regular ounces and not troy ounces. Who does that? Because guess what? You go to the Google machine and you ask how are precious metals weighed. Well, the troy ounce is a metric used in weighing precious metals. The troy ounce is the equivalent of this many grams. The standard ounce is the equivalent of 28. All right. So look, a troy ounce is 31. A regular ounce is 28. What are they doing? What happened? What's up with that? Makes no sense, right? Makes no sense at all. But the following year, okay, for 2022, yeah, they snapped out of it and they put it in troy ounces. All right. So the year before they put it in regular ounces, my bad, for 2021. All right. But they didn't do that for 2022. I think that was really interesting. Yeah. Right now, what are you going to do today? Are you going to buy one of these U.S. Coast Guard brass medals today for $20? And what's interesting is that the 1.5 ounce medal, all right, if you look under the medal program, if you look at the 1.5 ounce medals, because there's 3 inch and 1.5, the 3 inch are actually made from 10% zinc and not 5% zinc. So the bigger ones have a larger zinc content. I'm not sure why that is, but that's just the way it is. So look at this, 20 to 160. I'll just go ahead and open this one and I'll show you what I'm talking about here real quick. Select product. I'm going to do the 1 inch there and bam. All right, 1.5. Let's see if we can get the 95% copper, 5% zinc. And let's go to the 3 inch and let's see if it's a big bold-faced lie. All right, here we go. 3 inch, $160 for not bronze, but for brass. Look at that, 90% copper, 10% zinc. It's incredible. So last thing I'm going to do is ask you, what do you think that these metals are selling for here today? Not those ones. I'm talking these ones here. The Coast Guard medal, right? Well, I went to eBay. You wouldn't believe it, folks. So this drops for $20 today. And if you do have 3 products shipped to you and you're on the loyalty program, you're going to get this shipped to you for free. Well, let's go over here to eBay. You won't believe your eyes. Well, I don't either because that's just a white screen. Here we go. Look at that, folks. U.S. Navy, U.S. Coast Guard medal selling for $49.99 plus $10 to ship. Look at this one, $55 plus $5 shipping, $59 plus $10 shipping. That is incredible, folks, for metal that costs $20. That is like 3 times. That's just incredible. Now let's go to those plus ones today here. Bam, there we go. This is called the head, the tongue, and the heart. And I think this was really important, and I wanted to share it. There we go. Get rid of it. Oops, I probably made that mistake. Anyway, enough of that. The head, the tongue, and the heart. The words that we utter come from our brains, right? That's where we think up all the thoughts that we come up with. But before we can speak those words from our mouths, right, to the tongue, our heart has a say first, and it kind of shades those words with what our heart is feeling at the time, right? So if we're feeling love, if we're happy, if we're sad or angry, doesn't that impact the words that are coming out of our mouth from our tongue? Absolutely. And that's why you got to really guard that heart, because it'll shade everything you do. Now, let's head over here to the 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Kansas. Carry on, Wayward Son. I love it. There it is. So, listen, I know I'm all over the place this morning, but I had a good time doing this, and I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. I'd like to do a video this morning. Hopefully, I'll be there if I have time, because I know I won't tomorrow. So, hopefully, we'll see you there later this morning. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Stacker out.